Another EAD aviation video, and today we're going to be going over Qantas Flight 72. So this was an A330-300, and it was a flight from Singapore Changi Airport, Whiskey Sierra Sierra Sierra, to Melbourne Airport, or Perth Airport, which is uh, Yankee Papa Papa Hotel, and but there was some, as it says in the Wikipedia page, an in-flight accident that included a pair of sudden, uncommanded pitch-down maneuvers that caused severe injuries, including fractures, lacerations, and spinal injuries to several of the passengers and crew. But anyway, so this flight did make an emergency landing at Yankee Papa Lima Mike Airport, also known as Learmonth Airport, which is Royal Australian Air Force Base. But anyways, I suppose we can go ahead and see what is going on. So it just had a normal takeoff from Singapore Changi Airport. Not really anything bad happening on takeoff, I don't suppose. And yes, so what actually the pilots handled this very well. There were no fatalities, but yes, so the pilots did handle this very well, but obviously we want to keep the aviation industry as safe as possible. So, like, we're not going to be happy that there was an in-flight incident, but oh no, we are well past V1 and we are swerving off the runway. But anyways, let's go V2 rotate, and we did not tail strike, so that is always good. But anyways, so it's just a normal takeoff from the Singapore Changi Airport, and I need to get way more altitude than I have right now. And vertical speed up, 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 up. And we also just had a body strike, but that does not even matter. Nobody cares. That did not actually happen in the real flight, but for some reason the autopilot on this does not want to work, so I'm just going in a vertical climb right now. So yes. So the altitude would probably be set to, just a normal, like, flight altitude, I guess. And oh no, why are we not pulling up? Like, why? Dang it, dang it. We will not have a body strike, I swear. But anyways, yes. So we finally have managed to set the autopilot correctly. But anyways, so I'm assuming that over Australia or the ocean or something. So let's just go for this air. Or, God, no, not Malaysia. Australia's down here, so I'm assuming it would have been somewhere around like here if they were going to Perth. So I'm assuming at like their cruising altitude. They're cruising. Everything is going fine, and so yeah, they're probably serving like food or something or drinks or whatever in the cabin, and then all of a sudden, the autopilot pitches down rapidly, and so the pilots turn off the autopilot, pitch up again, and do like just re-level. And I'm assuming they don't turn back on the autopilot, but then I guess they did because it went back down again. And so this did result in several injuries, but as I said earlier, there were no fatalities in this crash, so that is always good. But then we had, so it was supposed to be flying to Perth, which if I zoom in on Australia, I should be able to find. Where is Perth? Um, I genuinely don't know where Perth is. I'm not really the greatest at, Australian geography. So, okay, yes. So here would be Perth, which was the airport that they were supposed to go to, but they ended up having to go to the airport in Learmonth. If I can find it, I don't really entirely know where it is. I'm assuming it's going to be up though. Uh, so yes, if we can just go ahead and find Learmonth, uh, maybe it is up here. That would make sense. If the map will actually move. And Cameron, Coral Bay. Is that Learmonth? I don't know. Well, anyways, yes, I really don't know where it is, so I'm just gonna type it into my location tab, I suppose. But yes. So Learmonth. Actually, I'll type in the ICAO. So they were going to Perth, but then they ended up having to go to Learmonth Airport in Royal Australian Air Force Base at Yankee Papa Lima Mike. So Yankee Papa Lima Mike Airport, and they had to actually. Oh yes, I was right. They had to actually do an emergency landing at this airport. And if you actually watched yesterday's video, I taught you how to butter, so we are going to attempt that. But they had to make an emergency landing. They did have gear, like there wasn't really any failures of the aircraft other than just like an autopilot failure, I guess that would be called. But so yes, and anyways, so I assume it's just a smooth approach because they didn't say anything on the Wikipedia page about like the plane dying, I guess. But anyways, so yes, I assume it was kind of a smooth landing actually. So I'm gonna go make a smooth landing. We're like well over V1 right now. I'm sure we'll be fine. Actually, we should probably get some spoilers out to be completely honest. Uh, so the tilted gear design, this is kind of unrelated, but I do like the tilted gear design on the A330 because it makes it very easy to land and like seem much smoother than it is, kind of. So yes, that was a pretty butter landing. It's not my proudest landing, but I'll accept it. Uh, so yes, and there was nobody injured, but I believe they did have some people did have to get hospital care once they got on the ground, and yes. But anyways, I think that's a good point to end the video because I don't really have much more to say about this incident. But thanks to I think Trap Drip, I think was his name, for like liking the American Airlines Flight 191 video. So then I made this one as well. And yes, so there we go. Thanks very much for watching. Check out the Discord, Patreon, and GoFundMe, links for which will be provided in the description below. I guess I will probably see you tomorrow in another one. I don't really know what that one's going to be on, but we will see. Anyways, thanks very much for watching. See you all guys later.